There has been a lot of talk recently of the NASCAR Cup Series going to Canada in 2024 for the 2024 schedule coming up here soon. I'm very excited as a Canadian myself. This view, I don't know what I am looking at, but we are on Assetto Corsa here with the NASCAR Next Gen mod, and we are going to take the NASCAR Cup car here to Mosport. So the big rumor right now is that the Cup Series is likely going to go to Montreal for the first ever Cup race in Canada. But keep in mind, NASCAR's got some history right here at Mosport, so we're going to be testing that out here today. I might do a separate video soon that goes to Montreal as well. But of course, the Truck Series has raced here several times, and now we have pulled the 2023 Cup cars around here. I'm racing as Shane Van Gisbergen in the Trackhouse Project 91 car. Very exciting to see what we can do here now as we get our first hot lap of practice. And this is obviously not what you want to do there, is go wide up the elevation now. So going to be a tricky race here. 10 laps of racing is what we're going to be doing. And yeah, I as well have the Next Gen Mod group linked down below in the description. You can check out the group. I believe it is private now, but the work they do over there is absolutely insane, as we have such a long straightaway right here to get up the speed, and then we head into this right-hander, and I am really struggling with the braking zones in this car so far. There goes the 8 of, well, it's actually a 2022 paint scheme on that car, so it's Tyler Reddick as we go down through the final right-hander. Got to be so patient right there. But yeah, that's kind of a lap here at Mosport now, and we're going to actually put it to the test and see exactly how it races here as we're going to get ready to go racing. All right, we are ready to race. We got to do a standing start here in Assetto Corsa now, but we are ready to go racing in Canada with the NASCAR Cup Series here. And now, as we are underway, as we head down towards the final corner, of course, before we are even getting around to the start-finish line, AI running a little bit wide right off the bat here. Now, it's going to be an interesting one. I've done Formula 1 here on the F1 channel there, Formula 1, which you can check out. Absolute banger career mode videos over there for the Formula 1 23 game. Now, of course, in Formula 1, got to be a lot more cautious on your track limits, but here in the Cup car we can really get aggressive on track limits if we please now, as we are going to try and close in on the back of AJ Allmendinger. I'm going to try and get a bunch of 2023 schemes in this game, and we're going to test out a bunch of different tracks over the course of, you know, the rest of 2023 now with this mod. And there is another mod that I am looking forward to. I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is, but it is a mod that I am very much looking forward to testing out when it comes out. 3 wide through the middle, up the elevation, right to the back there of Austin Cindric. Now you need to hit that gas pedal, my dude. But there we go. A pretty clean opening lap now, as this track really, in my opinion, is one of the staple road courses that just produce downright good racing, and you always need to have some kind of you know, top level series racing at it. And I would love to see NASCAR here. Obviously, I think it's not far from Toronto, this circuit, pretty close, so I think it'd be a good market for the Cup Series to look at. But of course, if you look at the current landscape, is NASCAR's kind of go big, go home kind of deal right now with their mindset, so Montreal would kind of make more sense in that scenario, and I'm fully expecting NASCAR to be in Montreal at this point next season over, say, a Mosport. In my opinion, Mosport and Montreal are really the only two options they have looking at a Canadian track here. But yeah, I would be much happier with Mosport in terms of travel, not far from me, but Montreal, I think I would still go because I would not want to miss the first ever Cup Series race on home soil for myself. And speaking of soil, we're driving over top of some right now, and we're going to go wide and lose a bunch of our track position. All right, I'm just going to give the big punt there to the 18 of Kyle Busch, and you know what? That's one way of doing things here. We gain a position, we might lose a position in the process. No, we'll hang on side by side, as I don't know who is on my right side here, but we continue up the gears. The Cinder, there he goes through. Oh, okay, we actually have a retirement here now, as I'm going to go back up the inside. Now, these drivers don't have the actual driver names, unlike the F1 mod, unfortunately, here. But we get past that 2 car again. We can try and settle in and move our way forward now. A little bit deep, but we're going to be just fine. I can get so aggressive right there on the track limits and just get away with it. Now I'm going to lunge one up the inside of Port LaJoy. Yikes. Not what I wanted. All right, we're going to try that again here. I've taken a few laps off, 7 laps of racing. Look at that Bubba Wallace Wheaties machine. I don't know why, but it looks absolutely epic from this current point of view. We're back racing here now, and immediately a great launch. Oh, we got problems. There is a pile up here in the final turn. It looks like they'll get it sorted out, but yeah, not ideal. Oh, I'm going to get turned in the right rear by someone. Kazgrala makes a major save. Okay, we are underway again in Canada. We'll just call it a restart, you know, like a NASCAR restart. So we continue on, and we'll try to move our way forward here. But yeah, a bit of a chaotic start here with the 7 laps. Hamlin's out. Denny Hamlin's gone. Rip Denny Hamlin. Here, one of my favorite sections of the circuit, though. You go down this sweeping left-hander, and then you go back up the hill right here, and you can really do that right there if you want. You just give a nice little punt, open the door, maybe not as aggressive as I am. I just put him right into the grass and said, see ya later. Oh my God. Ryan Blaney just dumped me. All right, third time's the charm. Let's run it back one more time here from Mosport. Oh, again, they're piling up. Oh, that's not quite ideal that time. Didn't quite go as well as I had hoped. Thankfully, they don't get away, obviously. So we'll just act like nothing happened. I'm just going to give the 77 a nice little bump and run. That's kind of fun that we can actually do that in the Assetto Corsa now. You can just kind of get in there, get on their bumper, shove them out of the way now. I think you're going to see a lot more Assetto Corsa now, and I think R Factor's kind of run its course now. The game's kind of dead, and yeah, not much going on over there in that scene, so oh my God. But yeah, I don't think you're really going to see any R Factor 2 content anytime soon from myself now that we got this next gen mod working really well, and so much more options as well. We're going to be testing out a lot of things here in this game, like I said. Here comes, I think it's Kyle Busch's DeWalt car trying to take a look up my inside. Gets the job done here now, but I'm kind of obsessed with this whole bump and run move that we can kind of pull off in this game that I just kind of want to keep doing it. So if the opportunities are there, I'm going to do it. Like maybe Kazgrala could get a nice little bump down into turn 1. He kind of looks like he's in position for it, but he's actually going to break deeper than I will, so I'm not even going to be able to try it if I want to. And then look at the exit. We get way wide through the grass, but you know what? We'll make the move up the inside of the 78 here into the corner. Got to be very careful because the car loves to do that through there. It likes to just kind of push over towards the exit. As now I'm gonna move the 78 right here. Get out of my way. That didn't quite work. Actually, kind of pushed him down to the corner. He lost the rear end a bit, but that was it. We are closing right up on the back of this 24 now, as oh, there's problems up ahead of us now. What a save I just made. Greg Biffle's having some issues. He is going slower than a hippopotamus when it fell through ice. And now I'm going to turn him around, and here we go. The Canada Chaos is starting to pick up now as we just go through. See you gentlemen later. I'll take the free positions. We're up to P26 now. Obviously not racing for the win. A lot of way to go, but here with 4 laps to go, there's still time, or 5 laps to go. I am closing in big time on these guys. We just spent this whole lap just kind of focusing in and closing this gap to Austin Dillon. And it has been, I would certainly say, a success here now as we really step on that gas pedal again. It's okay to go wide there. We've learned it's a big opportunity to gain time. They are battling quite hard up here in front of us. Only going down to 3rd gear through here. Probably should aim for 2nd, but with the gearing, it kind of works in this car. In this mod, I sent up the inside of the 3 of Austin Dillon right to the back of Eric Almirola as we continue now, and we'll go down the downhill section. We'll be able to close right up on the back of him, and then Austin Dillon's trying to look up my inside. I nearly wrecked myself now, and here comes Ascend, and there's another Kyle Busch there in front of us that I'm just about wrecking his tires. Just look, Dank, what are those wheels doing? Something's not right there, but nonetheless, continuing to move forward here late in these final laps in Mosport. Look at the run. Look at the draft to the right side. Not even going to be a contest. Drag racing down the back straightaway will clear Kyle Busch under the bridge. Ryan Blaney makes a move there on that Universe 9 machine of Chase Elliott. Now Elliott wide as myself as well. And you can see they're still side by side into the left-hander. Blaney now clear. And that number 12 Elliott runs a little bit wide. That's going to allow me to get up here into the mix. If I'm Chase Elliott, I'm hanging on right here because here comes a bumper. Not going to actually do anything though. All right, I'm definitely sending him right here. Get out of my way. Nope, that's not going to quite work the way I wanted it now as Elliott stays clear. Another shot to the bumper. He's just going to hit the brakes now. We got the 17 of Chris Buescher as well in the mix now. Get that slipstream maybe from the 17. Go alongside. Pull that 9 back in. Side drafting, I don't even know if that works here. But we'll at least get clear. I wonder if bump drafting works, actually. I've never even tried that. Let's just give the 17 a shot. I would say it works. A nice little shove forward, but now we're going to go to the inside and get really aggressive here on the braking into the sweeping right-hander. Another spot gain coming to the final 2 laps. Oh, that 3 car goes wide, and it's actually going to work. He gets up the inside of Elliott. I'm just going to follow right through to the back of this Hooters machine. Of course, we just passed one of the Elliots. Now we got another one to deal with, and really getting spicy here. Coming to the final lap, and look at the racing that's going on up in front of us. This is so much better than any other game with the AI. iRacing AI right now is in the worst place it's ever been when it comes to stock car racing, but this stuff is fun. We passed the 9 of Elliott, and now we'll suck off the 3, and then here we go up the inside. He's not ready. I am certainly ready. The leader's on the final lap, which is Corey LaJoy, by the way, as LAJ definitely has to mean LaJoy. Now Dylan back up my inside. These AI do not hold back. They are here to fight here to the back of the 42 at this point in time. 2022, that was Ty Dillon, but here we go, starting the final lap here into the first turn, and I can't really force myself wide unless I just throttle up now, which we do, and we'll pass Redacted in the 51, and we are absolutely on the move. Redacted just sent it back up the inside. All right, I see how it's gonna be, and now we'll look for the runoff, and here we go, back to the right-hand side. And like I said, this is absolutely fantastic racing. Here's Tyler Reddick in the Cheddar's machine now as well, and this is so much fun. The car is not easy to drive, but it's certainly not difficult either, so you can really just jump into it and have so much fun without it being too easy. There we go, passing the 8 of Reddick, going around the outside. Might miss the braking zone. Nope, we're gonna be fine. And there is another Almirola, and wide on the exit of the corner. I'm going to throw a bit of a block here now, force the hand of Redacted in the 51, and he's trying to go all over the place, getting my slipstream. I don't like this guy, so we're going to block the daylights out of him here. As you can see up ahead, Almirola looking for a move on the 62 Wendy's machine of Noah Gregson. I'm blocking in the wrong direction here now, as there goes Almirola on this final couple of corners. Can we maybe steal another spot or two? It's going to have to be a miracle here. Through the penultimate corner, Corey LaJoy is going to win in Mosport in NASCAR's Cup Series' turn to take on the Canadian soil, and a block from the 62 at the end keeps him in 14th. We end up P15, and those last couple laps were so much fun. NASCAR in Canada in the Cup Series. You'll love to see it. That's going to wrap it up for me. If you guys enjoyed, you know what to do, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day, everybody.